rolling. All right, let's see if we can get this up and rolling. We want to make sure that we are able to share this replay with you all. If we need to. Let's just make sure we're up and rolling. We are, and we are recording. So good evening. My name is Nina Moore, and I told you I am a wife, a mom of 4, grandma of 2, and a dog mama, former hairstylist, 27 years. I slaved behind that chair, and many, many years ago, I was introduced to the idea of investing in cryptocurrency, digital currency. And I'm going to tell y'all that I said absolutely no, absolutely not. And then I kind of bit the bullet a little bit, and I invested some money, but because of fear, I want you to type the word fear in the comments, fear in the comments. And how many of you for fear may have wanted to invest before? And all the cameras, we got our cameras on now, right? But how many of you wanted to invest, but fear gripped you, right? And so I invested some money in cryptocurrency and I pulled it out. I took it out. And Alicia, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I am so angry when I look back at where I could be right now had I let the money sit. So I just want to have some girlfriend kind of talk tonight. Is that okay with y'all? If we have some girlfriend kind of talk tonight, because I want to help to take the fear away, right? That fear of that you're not going to have enough to invest. The fear that someone's going to take something from you. We're not here to take anything from you. We're here to impart into you. And our only desire is that you get good and great and get a lot of education and have an understanding of cryptocurrency, a better understanding. And so let me make sure that this is fitting full screen so that everyone can see it. Give me a thumbs up if you can see the presentation. We want to welcome you to the Fit and Funded community. Cryptocurrency is revolutionizing the financial world. All right, you guys, it's very important as we get started that you know that we are not financial advisors. We will never ask for you or take money from you. And I want you to know that if someone is asking you to give them money to invest, guess what? It's a scam. Run. Type the word run in the comments. It's a scam. Run. We will never ask for or take money from you. Your investment decisions are 100% your responsibility. We are not liable for any gains or losses that you may experience. It's not going to be because of us, but it'll be because of, right? If you gain, it will be because of us. But we strongly suggest that you always do your own research. Our mission is to do what? Is to educate and suggest opportunities, but you do your research. And even if you need to consult a licensed financial professional, if needed, all right, if needed. So we just want you to know. And I will tell you that as I am thinking about where we are today, and where I was before, and now, and people perish for the lack of knowledge. Your biggest mistake as an investor, and I want you to either write that down or take a screenshot of it, right? That your biggest mistake as an investor is watching your investments instead of making more money to invest more. All right? Your biggest mistake as an investor will be just sitting there all day like this, watching it, and watching it, is watching it and not making more money to invest. That will be your biggest mistake as an investor. We don't want to just sit and watch it, although we do want to pay attention. Now, here's the problem that we see in the world today. You were not taught how to properly manage. Let me say that we were not taught how to properly manage our money. Because when I think about all of the money that has gone through my hands, the multiple 6 figures, the 7 figures that have run through my hands, the weeks when there were $20,000 and $30,000 or more coming in per week, when I think about all the money that went through my hands, and as a result, we're looking back and we don't have anything to show for it, right? People are probably living paycheck to paycheck. Your savings account is lower than you'd like. I know mine is. Right? You are currently or constantly worried about money or a lack of, right? Or a lack thereof. And that is what keeps you from living a more fulfilling life because there's worry and there's stress. Can I get a whoop whoop? Can I get an amen if you are picking up what I'm putting down? But we all know that if there is a problem, that there is also a solution. And what we want to do is we want to help you solve your money problems. We want you to put that down in the comments. Solve your money problems, right? I am so excited that we have found a way to solve our money problems by teaching on how to think about money differently rather than just relying on the old ideas, because guess what? Old ideas gave us old information, right? That is why we are where we are now. But with this Fit and Funded family, we help you live smarter by providing access to cutting-edge financial education, real-time research, analysis, tools, partnerships, and a community. Because we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking that we used to create them. Somebody might want to write that one down. You might want to take a screenshot of that, right? That's a quote from Albert Einstein. It's a great quote, that we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking that we used to create them. Now, I'm going to be going in and out of our presentation because I actually want to have a conversation with you all. And I want to talk about some points when it comes to cryptocurrency. I want to talk about, so for those of you, maybe this is your first time ever being on a presentation with us. If you've never invested in cryptocurrency, type me in the comments, because we kind of want to know who we're talking to. We kind of want to know. If you've never invested, just say me in the comments. Okay, that's all right. That's all right, because we just kind of need, we learned last night on our training with our cousin Marcus, right? That you got to locate yourself. You got to know where you are in order to be able to find where you're going, right, Cheryl? Ain't that what cousin said last night? You got to know where you are. So we're not here to dog you out. We don't want to bash you. We just actually want to see who's on the call and what we're dealing with so that we know how to help you. Now, put a 1 in the comments if you actually have invested in cryptocurrency before and for fear you took your money out. Drop a 1 in the comments if that's you. All right, let me put some 1s because that was me. That was me. Okay, that's what I had done before. So put a 1 in the comments if that's you. So we got a couple of people, that's okay, that have never invested in cryptocurrency. And then we've got a few people that invested some money and for fear pulled it out. Put a 2 in the comments if someone told you to give them some money to invest and they lost your money. Put a 2 in the comments. Just kind of want to see who we're dealing with. Where are we at? Right. And so you already heard one of the number one things when it comes to being in our community is no one is ever going to ask you for money in our community. Amen. Can we get a whoop whoop in the comments? Right. We're never going to ask you for money. People took your money. Right. So the future of money is digital. The future of money is digital. And we want you to understand that cryptocurrency is not a trend. It's the future of finance. Major corporations, and I know you're seeing it all over, especially all over on Instagram, where you're seeing major corporations, major banks, and even governments are adopting blockchain technology. And those who understand and invest now will be ahead when digital currency becomes the standard. Digital currency will become the standard. All right. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and go back to, I think we're at the solution, right? All right. And now let's keep going. We're going to talk. One of our biggest situations or issues that we have is the lack of financial literacy. Would you agree? Yes or yes? All of us. Every single one of us had a bunch of money, just didn't know what to do with it, right? We thought that we needed to keep up with the Joneses. Buying things made us feel good. Or there are traumas, and can I just share a little bit of my own personal experience? Traumas maybe growing up where you may not have had the best of everything. And I remember saying, and I'm going to just testify. I'm going to testify. I'm going to give up my story. I remember saying, Miss Brenda, when I make my own money, I'm going to buy what I want. I'm going to buy myself as many shoes as I want. I'm going to buy myself as many clothes as I want. I'm not going to wear no hand-me-downs. And I know maybe it's just me. I know nobody else want to admit the truth. Just me, right? And I said it. And now I'm looking at all this stuff that I got, right? When you look back at it, you get this temporary high. And then what? It has no eternal value. It has no eternal value, but we're operating off of traumas and triggers from things in the past, and we don't even know why we do these things. We buy stuff that we know we don't need. I do it all the time, right? Because because we're always wanting to look good, not wanting people to see us in the same thing twice, right? How do we? And so financial literacy, why should we add financial literacy, stocks, crypto, and trading to our portfolio now? Well, would anybody agree that what we've been doing isn't working? What we've been doing, it ain't it. Can we all agree with that? That's the number one reason why. Honestly, I believe Dr. Dunn, I really shouldn't even have to say much more. Why should we be doing it? Because we're now living in one of the most unique financial periods in history. What's getting ready to take place, y'all, and next week with the cryptocurrency space, with the blockchain space, with the digital currency space is going to be mind-boggling and life changing, right? Right now, the opportunity that we have right now is rare and it's time sensitive. I want y'all to write that down. The financial opportunity that we have right now, as a matter of fact, I got to say it like this. You know, the thing that we've been praying for all our lives, it's happening, Sandra Scott, right now. Barbara Holmes, it's happening right now. Cheryl, Lynn Lanat, it's happening right now. Crystal, Tanya, Lori, Stephanie, Michelle, Deborah, Sonia, Aunt Carol, Lady Genesis, Danielle, Ray Dunn, it's happening right now. We prayed for this moment in our lives to happen. And Alicia and Sean and Tracy, Ruby, it's happening right now. I don't know about y'all, but I've never put any money in a bank. And in 72, it makes me want to cry. And in 72 hours later, saw that I had a $400 increase. As a matter of fact, Ray Dunn, I've never put money in a bank and saw a $400 increase on any of my money in years. Is anybody understanding? Did anybody invest some money with our strategies and make any money this week? Are you seeing your money grow? Light the chat up if you've seen your money grow. I don't care if it grew $1. If it grew $1, that's still more than anything that I've seen the banks do in 72 hours. But financial empowerment, see, that's where it is. Financial empowerment is one of the most powerful tools that we can have. We can grow wealth not just through business, but by investing in the financial markets, which is why we want to help you gain a better understanding tonight. What is cryptocurrency? I'm glad that you asked me, right? It's simply digital currency. That's all it is. You're going to hear things like Bitcoin, Ethereum. You're going to hear XLM, XRP. You're going to hear blockchain. You're going to hear all these words. It's just digital currency that operates independently of central banks. And it moves really fast, right? The crypto market is open 24/7. But the trading market is closed on the weekends. But the crypto market, you can still see movement, but the trading market is closed on the weekend. It is volatile. It can go up and down. Now, the major difference is that crypto is decentralized and driven by blockchain technology, which means, this is all it means so that you get a better understanding. It means that it's not tied to any government or financial institutions. That's all it means. It's built on peer-to-peer networks, and the value of many cryptocurrencies can grow rapidly, especially during a bull run. I'm telling you right now, we're at the tip of a bull run. It hasn't even really started yet, but we're at the tip of a bull run. If you're excited, you need to put the words in the chat, bull run. Now, here are some facts. You are never too old to start. You're never too late to make changes that will improve your future. Investing with a learning community like the Fit and Funded community can increase your chances of success. But all investing, everything, comes with risks. Never invest more than you're willing to lose. We're not saying put your life savings in on XRP, but we are saying if you got a little extra, put it in on XRP. That's what we're going to be telling you. But if you don't have a lot of extra, we're even going to show you how you could possibly earn some extra so that you'll have some extra to invest. Could anybody get excited about a little extra, right? And we can teach you that as well. All investing comes with a risk because this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is a method of investing for the long term. All right. Now, as we move forward, there are going to be some times that we're going to call out some day trades. Day trades are the kinds of trades that will put a larger sum of money in, but we'll be pulling it right back out in the same day. All right. So you're going to see growth in our community as well. But right now, we're doing very simple trading, but this very simple trading with the right coins and the right trainings, guess what? Could get you to a point where you're earning millions of dollars right now if you act now. So the benefits of cryptocurrency are this high growth potential. You can take control of your money, and it's open to everyone everywhere. Open to everyone everywhere. Now, outside of the United States, it's a little bit difficult. And it's difficult because there's a lot of fraud. So you will have to do your research, and we will try to help you as to what platforms you can actually trade on. All right. But you cannot trade. I know a lot of the South Africa countries and Trinidad and things like that. It's much more difficult to trade in those countries because of the securities, because of all of the schemes and the scams. Now, timing is very, very crucial. And this is the moment I told you you've been waiting for. I wish that I could start playing that song. I had the time of my life, right? We've been waiting for this to happen. A bull run is a period when prices in the financial markets are rising or expected to rise. So like what happened today, y'all. When we bought XRP, right? XRP is a coin. When we bought XRP was like cents, like maybe 30 something cent, 20 something cent. Can anybody remember how much XRP was when you bought your first little bit of XRP? All right. Well, XRP right now is now sitting at about $3.28. I looked right before we got on here. It may have gone up a little bit or down a little bit. Let me explain to you what happens, and maybe somebody can grab their calculator and do the math, right? Let's just say that you put $100 on XRP when it's low. And then let's just say that XRP hits $35. Do the math. Matter of fact, do it on $1,000. That's easy. We know how much money are you gonna be looking at? $35,000. Do you see what happens? Yeah, and I know people are like, no, ain't no way, Nina. I am telling you that is what's going to happen. The magic number for XRP literally is just to get your account to where it's at $1,000. And you get that account to $1,000 before XRP hits $100. Ladies and gentlemen, is anybody picking up what I'm putting down? Am I the only one excited? Because I don't know. Like this bull run, which only comes around every 4 years in a predictable pattern, and right now we're right there at the tipping point of it. It hasn't even started yet. Bitcoin and crypto in general tend to follow a 4-year cycle driven by what's called the halving. The halving event is every 4 years, the supply of new Bitcoin gets reduced by half, which causes a major price surge in the months following the halving. Right now, we're entering the perfect window of opportunity, and we need to take action. We do need to take risks, but calculated ones. But because the bull run is a time when prices rise significantly, and it's also a time when a lot of wealth is created. I don't know about y'all, but I waited all my life for a moment like this. So we want to talk to you about joining our community. But before we do, let's have a conversation. I know that we've got some gentlemen that are on the line. And last week we had all things ladies, right? We had the ladies join us. But we've got some gentlemen that are on the line. And sometimes the men want to hear from the men. right? We want to bring the men up. You guys are both hosts on the call, so you can unmute yourself before we even ask anyone or open the doors of opportunity for them to at least join the community, and we'll talk to them about what they get. They get the digital training in the platform, in the Avatar platform, but then they get our Telegram community. You know, both of you gentlemen are watching your wives at Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs about crypto, right? And I would love for you all to both, to one of you, I don't know if you want to unmute at the same time. I know Paul looks like he's coughing, having a little spell right now. Ray Dunn,
Yes, ma'am.
if you would kind of talk to us about, oh yeah, he's having a whole spell. Talk to us about where you are. I know a lot of us were very uncomfortable when it came to cryptocurrency. We didn't want to hear it. We were scared to death. African Americans tend to be, you know, we
No
kind of
doubt.
want to wait until something's getting ready to happen. But can you give us your perspective on what you see in our community, what you're seeing happening with the monies that we have invested, and what are you seeing happening with your wife? Is she excited? Like, tell me what you see for your financial future as a family.
Yeah, yeah. So appreciate the opportunity first and foremost. But yeah, you're so right about we we're just late to the party because we get hesitant about stuff. I mean, most of us was raised to hang on to what you got, save what you got. That stuff ain't real. Don't put that over there. I had the opportunity. I want to say it was around 2007 when I first started working in the hospital. One of my doctors, one of my emergency room doctors, he was investing in something called Bitcoin. I'm like, what the heck is Bitcoin? You know, it was like pennies on the dollar at the time. I don't know what it was, but I'm like, I'm getting patients in between. He was a cool guy. He always talked about everything, but he was no nonchalant about everything he talked about. Eh, it's a couple pennies. I'll get some. That's kind of how he operated. But my wife and I just looked. I think it was yesterday. They're in Costa Rica right now. Him and his wife in Costa Rica just celebrating, anniversaries and stuff. Because I don't know. I need to call and talk to him because I want to know how much did he actually purchase when we were talking about that back then and where he is right now. But he took advantage of the situation when it was pennies on. He looked at it like that. It was pennies on a dollar. What harm could it be? And he purchased some. And I'm sure his family is set for life. I'm sure because that's how he operates. So yeah, so that's one thing I wanted to talk to you about. There was another thing, and then I'll talk about my wife. Um, you guys probably, I mean, you guys know basketball. You're a basketball mom. I mean, you know basketball. So the owner of the Phoenix Suns, his name's Matt Ishbia. He's from Michigan. Went to Michigan State. I watched him play AAU basketball with my cousins while growing up. He happens to own one of the biggest mortgage companies in the world now. When he graduated college from Michigan State, he played with Mateen Cleaves with the Flintstone boys. He took his dad's $40 million mortgage company to 3 billion or something like that, somewhere around there. But what he started doing was getting into cryptocurrency and all these different things. So Mateen's son played ball with my nephew, so we all sit and talk basketball and stuff. He said, "Man, I have no clue." This is us talking. I have no clue about this coin stuff. I just don't have a clue. I don't have a clue. He said, but in the company, because he works for that company too. He's a motivational guy for the company. He says they're accepting coin for housing. They're paying coin out to guys for their salaries. We're receiving coin here. We're pushing it out over there. We're buying teams with coin. I'm like, what? This is what's happening in the real world right now. My wife was like blowing her top over here about the whole situation right now. So I see her take off and run to the computer. So she making sure she get her things in and take care of this stuff, get this done. So I'm just watching. I'm watching right now. And at the same time, trying to watch myself too, because I want to learn. I'm a little bit busier with the kids stuff and all that stuff, but I'm paying attention. I'm watching because this is different and it's about to do something real different, like real soon. So I'm excited about it too. So we got to get in it. We got to get
Have
it.
you
Everybody got
have
to
you
get in.
seen her energy change in like the last 3 days? Like as
Uh-huh.
we sort of
Yep.
started
Yeah,
seeing.
she's sitting across from me right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right. Thank you so much, Ray.
No
Paul,
problem at all.
before we get into let's catch Paul. This is my husband, y'all. My boy is before we get in, he's been sick, y'all. And
Yeah.
just coming out. He's just coming out on the other side. He's starting to come out on the other side. But
Man,
Paul, you too. Go ahead and share a little bit about where you were and where you are now.
Well, so the cryptocurrency has been, I just looked up a stat, right? So cryptocurrency has been around since 2009. That's when the first Bitcoin, which was Bitcoin, that was the first coin. And now it is like is exceeding $1 billion, right? So we're still early in this Bitcoin stage
Yes.
because it's only about 14 years, something like that.
Yep.
14 years old. Like, so we have been uh uneducated about this because when we go look at it, we see all the lines and all that stuff, and it gets very, very intimidating. But because now there is so much information, there's so many people that are into Bitcoin and trading and things and stocks and stuff and things of that. Like, stocks have been around since the 1700s. Like, so but we are in a place where it's time for us, our people. It's time for our people to get in front of this, to get in this, to get in, to get educated on it. We was listening to a story about 50 Cent. Back in 2014, 50 Cent's, I think, third album, Animal Ambition, he took payment in Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
And now that's just another stream of income. Like, he doesn't even know what's in the wallet, but the speculating that's in the wallet is millions and millions of dollars that he doesn't even look at. So it's one of those things where it is taking a chance, right? But how many times do you, when you walk into a store and you see a outfit or a pair of sneakers or something like that, and it's not going to yield you any type of result or any type of income? It's going to make you feel good for that moment. But this is generational wealth. We actually purchased XRP, was it, for our kids for Christmas, I believe, right?
We purchased some crypto for them, but it wasn't.
We purchased some crypto forms. Like, those are the new gifts, because at any given time, what, like, you're starting to see everybody talk about XRP. So probably within this year or maybe next year or maybe the year after that, that's when you're going to see the result. It's all about investing. When you invest, it's not about getting an immediate result. It's about the long-term gain. But seeing my wife, I'm telling you, absolutely, like, she in a vote, and she like, yeah, this we getting this. Her and Dr. Dunn. Yeah, we getting this. We doing this. Boom, and they be on FaceTimes all day. Well, I'm about to get this. I'm about to get that. So I'm telling you, it's something that we are in now, and it's something that is going to stay, and it's not going anywhere. So get on board.
Well, here's the deal. Your wife is at a point where she's like, I'll sell my clothes to invest.
Yep.
Now,
Yep.
y'all, like sell my clothes in my
Yep.
closet. I don't care. I'll sell them
Yep.
all because I
Yep.
want to invest. And I'm here to tell you that when a person gets to that point, is because what we can see, XRP has hit $3.30 since we've been on the phone, since we've been on this call. And we saw Bitcoin go up to over $109,000. And we're going to talk a little bit about what people are going to see happen this weekend, anyway, before the 20th hits. But thank you, gentlemen, for lending your time and being on the call. I'm going to go ahead and get back to it so that we can get the people off of here in a timely fashion. So listen to this, y'all. Crypto creates generational wealth. Traditional savings won't do that, right? It is time to shift from a survival mindset to a wealth building strategy, because high inflation demands smart investments. Inflation is silently draining the value of our money. Crypto offers a hedge against inflation and a way to grow your income in ways that traditional investments won't. You need assets that outpace inflation. Crypto is an asset that outpaces inflation. You might want to write that down, because when people are asking you questions and you need to have these little things that you can say to them, crypto is an asset that will outpace inflation, right? You want to make sure that you've got an asset that outpaces outpaces inflation. But we know that crypto can be overwhelming when you are alone. It can be. Because it was overwhelming for us when we all got started in the community because none of us knew anything. So we felt very, very like anxious at that time. But as the days went on and we began to start learning together, guess what started to happen? That stress started to relieve just a little bit there and a little bit more and a little bit more, right? Because community is power and we grow and learn together. You need to be surrounded by people who are learning, growing, building wealth together. Success happens faster when you have mentorship. Success happens faster when you have mentorship, accountability, and shared resources. So the Bible says that money answers all things. If you believe that money answers all things, put money answers all things in the comments. But it also says that my people perish for the lack of knowledge. So what we want to offer you now is a chance to join our community, and it's just $39.95. You get access to our private Telegram chat. You're going to get our suggestions, and we always say you do your research, but just know that if we bring a suggestion to you, that means that we've done our research, right? Because now here's the deal. Everything still comes with a risk, which is why we'll say, put $5 here, put $20 there, put $25 there. Now, maybe there are times when we might say put $5 there. I might be putting 50 or 100, but I don't want anybody investing anything that's going to make them uncomfortable. But people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. So you're also going to get a portal, and that portal will give you videos for you to go and watch over and over and over and over again. It will teach you on cryptocurrency. It will teach you on Forex, and it will even teach you the information we're going to give you will even teach you how to open up and run your Amazon store if you want to run a store on Amazon. The training will be there for you to use at your leisure. The activity is in the Telegram chat daily, but the market is quieter on the weekends. Now, the future of cryptocurrency, you got to understand that it's not new, but it is here to stay. It's not the future, it is now. But we cannot continue to be late to the party. This requires a change in the way that we think. If you're wondering where you'll get the extra income to afford you the opportunity to invest, we can show you how to create some extra income as well with our wellness line of products. You take some of your profits daily and invest $5 to $25 daily, because we'll show you how to do that, right? Because my people are destroyed by a lack of knowledge, which is on Hosea 4:6. Tonight, you've gained knowledge that can change your financial future. The question is, what will you do with it? We are entering a season where the prepared will prosper. I don't know about you, but that excites me. We are entering a season where the prepared will prosper. I'm going to say that one more time because it sounds so good. We are entering a season where the prepared will prosper, but the passive will miss out. That's a good old Facebook post. All right. Don't wait for another bull run to pass by you. Join this movement, plug into the community, and start building the wealth the wealth that you and your family deserve. Your future self will thank you for the decision that you make today. So all you've got to do is text the person or message the person or get back to them and say, hey, I need your Avatar link. I want to get into that portal where I can get my training, and I want to get in the community so that I can begin to not have fear, but to be able to, pay my bills on time, to have a little bit extra. You got to now be willing to take the next step. And the next step is that you message the person that invited you to this call and you ask them for their link so that you can gain access to your portal. We're going to give you practical hands-on tips. All right. And so let me explain this to you. Once you say yes, you're going to get a link from the person who invites you to the community for a Gemini link, a Gemini wallet, for a Coinbase wallet, and a Robinhood wallet. Those are 3 apps that you will download to your phone, and we're going to help you get started. We've got a getting started video that you can watch that'll show you how to trade some money on those apps. But the action step is you're going to first create a cryptocurrency wallet to store your assets. All right. Then you're going to buy some crypto, and we're going to show you that I don't want you to buy XRP tonight. All right, not tonight. And I'm going to tell you why before we get off of here. All right. But then we're going to show you that it's simple, even in those apps, to transfer currency right within that app. You can transfer it to another app, or you can transfer within. So like today, I had a Decentraland, Decentraland, and I took my Decentraland and put it on my XRP or my Habera, because I wanted more money. As I'm watching another coin go higher and higher, I transferred money from a stock that wasn't really moving, and I put it on a coin that was moving, and I did that all within the same app. You're going to learn how to do things like that, right? You're going to learn how to track your portfolio and manage your investments. You can even use apps like Blockfolio or an app called Delta, which will manage all of your portfolio in one place. You will connect all of your wallets to places like Blockfolio. I like Blockfolio. You'll connect your wallets there. And then you'll learn to use a decentralized exchange. Once you're comfortable, you'll try trading on decentralized exchanges like Uniswap. Or let's just say Uniswap. I don't want to confuse you. I don't want to give you too much information. All right. But you got to know that you're in a space now where you're going to have help learning what you need to know. You do not have to learn this by yourself. And $39.95 is chump change, y'all. We blow that at the dollar store every single time we go in there for the one thing. All right. And so what we want to do is we want you to know that we want to build wealth together with you. And we're excited because the timing is now. Now, listen, let me explain what's going to happen this weekend. Because our new administration takes over on Monday, January 20th. What we're going to see this weekend happen on Carol is we're going to see drawbacks, meaning you're going to see the crypto that have kind of gone up this weekend, probably Saturday or Sunday, right? You're going to see what's called drawback. Do not take your money out. Y'all take a deep breath right now. It's going to be all right. Everybody just take a deep breath. Oh, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. There's going to be drawback. And the reason why is because it's going to be setting the stages up for the big, big boom that will happen on January 20th and 21st. So if you see what's called drawback this weekend, Crystal, don't be alarmed. Don't be afraid. Now, see, you would have been alarmed had you not been a part of this community and you gotten this information. But we let you know ahead of time when you're going to see drawback. Listen, that's when you buy. When XRP is no longer at $3.30 and it's back down probably in the dollars or under, and it's going to appear like we lost money. Listen, y'all, we didn't lose anything. It's just going to go back down to where it was when we started. Okay. Or not. It shouldn't go that far down. But what I want you to understand is that's when you buy. So I'm not buying any more XRP today. Why would I buy it at $3.30 or $3.25 or $3 at all when I can wait until it's back down to like $1? Right? Doesn't that make sense? So that when it jumps again on Monday and Tuesday, you immediately make more money. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? You buy in the drawback. You don't buy when it's high. I hope everybody understands that. You don't buy when it's high. We buy in the drawback. So I wanted to be able to give that tip to everybody that's getting started tonight. We welcome you. How many people are getting the link to get started tonight? Because listen, the timing is so crucial, and I'm not trying to cap you up. You need to get started tonight. Drop a 1 in the comments if you guys are ready. Ready? 1 means you're ready. 1 means you're ready. 1, there you go. 1 means you're ready. I see you. 1 means you're ready. So that means you're going to reach out to the person that invited you here, and you're going to get their avatar link, and get signed up, okay? Because you need to get in before Monday hits. Does everybody understand that? Because you need to get in with the drawback so that you know what to do, right? You purchase in the drawback so that we can see this money grow. All right? And then we'll be telling you in that Telegram chat what to do. We'll be back here next Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I can't wait until we double this number, right? Because next week, every person that's on here now should bring at least 1 or 2 people back with them. All right, let's see everybody bring 1 or 2 people back next Thursday, because guess what? By next Thursday, you're going to have a testimony about how much money you made in like 24 to 48 hours. All right, you guys. So remember this, that God loves you. We love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Welcome in advance to the money side. We can't wait to see you in our Telegram chat and then get you access to all of our top tier training. Good night, and God bless you all. Welcome to the Fit and Fun